Russell Westbrook is arguably the most athletic, explosive, highest motored basketball player of the basketball world today, and possibly of all time. He's shown these talents since his UCLA days and hasn't slowed down one bit, even in year 12, which is by far his best season in the league beyond just his numbers. Russell Westbrook finally gets it, people. The one thing that should have made him unstoppable that he's finally put together. Here it is. Everyone watching this video, I'd like to ask you to visit stuntedgrowth3.com. There's a huge winter clear out sale going on right now, along with consulting opportunities and a chance for you to be featured and get your story heard. Plus more. stuntedgrowth3.com now. Let's get back to the video. In the 2018-19 season with the Oklahoma City Thunder, Russell Westbrook was a pretty solid player that averaged a triple-double for the third straight season with 23, 11, and 11. He shot 66% on his free throws, 48% from 2, and 29% from 3 for a total of 43% from the field in 36 minutes a game. Besides him averaging a triple-double, those numbers aren't very good, and here's why, outside of their obvious appearance. Westbrook's OKC team finished 49 and 33 and 6th in the Western Conference with two top 10 to 15 players in the league in he and Paul George. His team was emphatically eliminated from the playoffs by the Blazers in the first round, with Russell virtually averaging the same numbers with a dip or jump here and there. You would think a guy doing something that hasn't been done in decades would have more effect on winning, but that hasn't been the case prior to this season for Westbrook. But Westbrook finally listened, changed his game slightly, and went beast mode this season. The golden ingredient to this new mode was that he finally listened to everyone outside, maybe his family and friends, that screamed at their TVs to please stop attempting so many threes like you Klay Thompson. In the 2018-19 season, Klay actually took only 2 more threes than Russ per game, while Russ is barely a career 30-point three-point shooter. In fact, he has more seasons shooting under 30% from the 3 than above, with a ratio of 7-5. But that has all changed this year. He's finally driving the ball and using that explosive and athleticism that he was blessed with like none other. He's also a very underrated finisher around the basket, in the same breath as Kyrie Irving and Derrick Rose. He's only attempting 3.9 threes a game this season and 4 more 2-point field goals a game. He's always been tops in the league in drives to the basket, but this season in Houston, he's led the league with a little over 20 a game. It's completely changed his game and has him averaging his highest points total since 16-17. His field goals and 2-point field goals up more than 5%, and his team looking like a possible contender for a championship. No, he's not averaging a triple-double anymore, but who cares? His team is 4th in the ultra-competitive Western Conference, and the Brody is making babies out on the court on a nightly basis, all because he isn't settling for bricks. Instead, he's taking it to the house. Keep sunning these guys, Brody. It's your boy JC Stunted Growth, and I'm out.